Welcome to Ocean Chicks Films.
Hi, guys. I'm late and it's Dave's fault.
I'll take the blame. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Okay, there's my comments are up there. We says we got 2 people, so we got a couple people here watching privately, secretly. We're gonna wait for a few seconds, but welcome to Ocean Chicks Films.
I love your intro, by the way. Your intro was awesome.
Do you like it?
I really do like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what am I doing here? Sorry, I'm pushing buttons and I shouldn't. Okay. What did that do? I didn't know it did that. Yeah, thanks. So Todd from Max Washington Songs, he actually did the original music for me, and it was funny because he did he goes, okay, I'll do it, and then he did it, and he did the little voice thing, and he thought, oh, that's really weird, like I don't like it. I love it, it's perfect, that's the one. He's like, let me do a couple more.
Yeah, no, it's so good. It's a lovely intro. It's really cool.
Yeah, I like it too. It's special too, and I figured that way there's no copyright claims or anything going on down the road.
Exactly. So. That's the main thing, isn't it? Just make sure.
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of people, like even like a couple of years later, your channel's established and everything's going great, and then all of a sudden they start popping up, right? And take your channel down and crap like that. And you'd hate to have to go back and remove some of these cool lives and stuff, and have to take them down. So that wouldn't be cool. No. Hey, Anthony, how's it going? Pop you up here. I'll be 40 in a couple months. You will? Wow, you don't look like it at all. And you're much younger than me, so that's always good.
It's okay, mate. You'll be 42 before you know it, like I am.
Yeah. None of us look our age at all, I don't think.
Don't you think?
No, you don't. Not at all.
Thank you so much.
I would say 35. Just tell everybody it's 35.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Nobody will know. Nobody will care. He says he stays in shape. Well, that's a good thing too. Keep doing that, because once you hit 50, man, it gets harder and harder to do anything.
That's really does. That's why I walk as much as I can now. Like I've stopped going to the gym because I don't care that much anymore,
right?
Gym wise, but I'll constantly walk about. So from my home to where I work is 5 miles, so I'll walk it every day.
Wow, that's awesome.
And then I'll walk 5 miles and then obviously walk 5 miles back.
Yeah.
So that's my kind of exercise. Like that's what I like to do. I'll do that, but when it comes to the gym and stuff, I just
can't be bothered.
I can't be asked.
Yeah,
as soon as I turn like 41 years old, I'm just like, do you know what? I don't need to impress anyone anymore. I don't care.
Yeah, for sure.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, I love walking too, because I'm right by the ocean. So, I like to get out there all the time and go for walks. But that's the best exercise, I think.
Oh, walking's the best. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fresh air and all that too.
Yeah.
Oh, what else is going on here, Anthony? I got 853 subs on it.
Well, stop showing off, man.
Wow. That's
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah, that's super awesome.
That's cool, mate. Well done.
Okay, well, let's wait for a few more minutes. It says there's 5 people here, but I see nobody in the chat, so don't know what's going on here. Yeah, so what time is it there, Dave?
Oh, Christ. It is 16 minutes past 3 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a die-hard dedicated YouTuber, that is.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's someone that went out for a beer and couldn't sleep. Maybe one of the others, I don't know.
Right.
But I go with die-hard YouTuber. That's what I do.
Yeah. Don't you hate that? I find it's summer here, and it's like it gets so hot that 6 a.m. up, ready to go, even though you can sleep in,
Yeah, we don't really have that here, mate. there was a couple of weeks in July in the UK that was really hot. We're
Yeah.
not used to it over here. Like we complain so much. We complain when it's not hot, and then when
Yeah.
it gets hot, we complain that it's hot.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
just one of
same
them. But
here.
it's just nice at the moment. There's a little
Yeah.
bit of rain throughout the day. Like it just happens for about an hour and then it disappears.
Right.
That's what we enjoy, I think. I think we
Yeah.
like it being warm with a little bit of rain and then it disappears for an hour and then we're okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot like that here too. I think we get that rain, and we get a lot more heat, like short heat waves than we used to.
Yeah.
Though, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But nothing like they have back east. Yeah. Philip, how's it going?
Hello, Philip.
Welcome to the group here. I guess we'll start the movie pretty soon, and then we can just kind of watch and
Just whenever you want to
go along. And I just want to say I'm not a twit because I didn't promote Dave out. This was like a last minute thing that got thrown together. So.
Yes, it really is. This was me messaging about 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
So there is no blame on Karen whatsoever.
But I love it. It's fun.
This was me being in a bar, stood there saying, I'm going home in an hour and I'm not sleepy.
Yeah.
Do you fancy if I jump on? That's generally what happened. So, yeah.
Cool. Another thing I want to say quickly is, I can say it, congratulations on being nominated Horror Tuber of the Month, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, that was so cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So it's just a real thing, like we were talking about, how it's weird. It's weird winning. It's weird being nominated for these awards, and kind of crazy.
It is. It's awesome though. Like I like it. It's. I get what you were saying before when you were talking about in your horror ones before you nominated us that you didn't actually want to win, and I completely understand I completely get it.
Yeah.
I was the same with the entertainer of YouTuber of the month. I was like, oh, I would love someone else to just win this. So it was more so I don't have to nominate anyone else.
Yeah.
But I don't mean that in a horrible way. It's like, no, I'd rather someone else take it and then like pass it on kind of thing. Yeah. But then I won it and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, man. But then it was lovely at the same time. Like it was bittersweet, if you get me.
Yeah, because there's so many friends and there's so many great channels. It's hard.
Too many. It's really hard. Yeah,
if you could give it to everybody, you would give it to everybody
easily. Like if you had to vote for more than 4 channels, God, I could do 10 off the top of my head, like straight away.
Right. Yeah.
Sure. So it was horrible to try and kind of narrow it down, and I didn't really want to keep it to like people that I already knew as well, because that's easy to do. But that's probably what I ended up doing anyway, because they're awesome channels, but they're awesome people as well. So it was like, well, do you know what? I'll keep it very personal, because that's kind of the way,
do it. Yeah. For me, it was hard because a lot of people have won, so they're out, and a lot of people are over 1,000 subs, so they're
out now. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people we know were just doing extremely well.
I said to Carrie, I'll nominate you, but you're not allowed to hit 1,000 subs until the end of the month. She said, "Oh, don't worry, I won't."
Oh, I tell you what, it looks like she will.
I think she will.
I'm so made up for that girl, man. She's awesome.
She's awesome. I love her.
Really is.
She's super sweet.
She's
really
a lovely
fun.
woman.
Yeah. And she's like, she knows everybody. She interacts with everybody too. So very, very cool. Anyway. Okay. Hi, man. How's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? How are the kids? How's hubby? How's the move? Okay, they're all saying hi to each other. All right. Well, I haven't done this for a while actually, so this is weird to me. I did announce I was not going to be doing these, but I'm just going to say I am doing these watch parties still. I'm going to do 2 more after this for this month. And then at the end of the month, I have fired up my Patreon.
Right.
I've got 4 tiers. I've got it all mapped out. Starts off at $3 US to join. I've got a few posts on there now. I'll have lots of extra content on there. And I'm going to be doing, I think, 2 watch parties on there and 2 on here. every
Right.
month. And everybody gets to be in the watch parties at every tier, not just the higher tiers or whatever.
Okay.
And yeah, I just think it'll be just like a fun step up to do extra things and kind of take a little break from YouTube and juggle both. So I'm having a lot of fun with it.
I'm signing up. You've got
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, so I have that linked in my about section of my page kind of thing, or on my Instagram or whatever. But you guys don't have to if you don't want to. I'll still be here doing stuff. I'm doing movie reviews and all that. But
everybody sign up, okay? She's too nice. Sign up. If you subscribe us on YouTube, you will sign up. Okay. There you go. I've done it for you,
Dave. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. But if anybody does that, it'd be awesome. I'd love to hang out over there with you too.
Just get that big UK finger just coming at you. Snap. Right. Sign up now. There you are. That's all you need.
Oh no. But yeah.
No, but yeah.
No, but yeah.
Listen to that.
What Dave said, I guess. Yeah. Man says, we just got home from a party and everyone is great. The move is still going. We have both places at the moment. Well, at least you get to have both places and do a slower move, because that sucks when you gotta rush and do that quick, I think, anyway. Okay, kids, let's start this up.
Okay, just let me know when to press play.
Okay. I'm doing mine. Oh, man, this one is, we're watching Insidious, the first one, chapter 1. It is on, I wrote it down. It's on Prime. It's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix. That's what I've got it.
Yep. I'm sure it's on Look Movie, and I have it on DVD. So all those different ways that you can watch it. And the reason I decided to do this one is because the newest installment, chapter 5, is coming out, and it is called The Red Door, and it's coming out. And Dave, you were saying you're going to see that tomorrow, eh?
I'm going to see it tomorrow night. Yeah.
Cool.
Sunday evening.
Well, you have to let us know how it is.
I will. Yeah, well, I'll have a review out for it on Monday. I'm pretty sure.
Cool. Hobbs. Hang on. I'll pop you up there. Hey, Hobbs. How's it going?
Hey, Hobbs.
Thanks for stopping by. How's work? I imagine you're working right now. Okay.
Are we pressing play?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't know what my DVD is going to do. If it's going to
Okay.
have commercials on it or what, because it's old.
It's
Ads,
like me.
trailers.
Old.
It is. It's like the old. Isn't it weird? You get that? You're watching. It's like the old,
Yeah.
like Paramount logo or things like that.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, I get you.
Cool. Oh, volume. I haven't done this in a while. How can you tell? I wish we could just watch it together on the screen and just do it.
It'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Echo. You're actually not late, because I was late because Dave.
I'm taking the blame, mate. It's all right.
Yeah. Okay, how do I flip through?
How you doing, Echo, mate? Hope you're okay.
So you're not late. We just started. We just been gabbing a little bit, catching up on.
We haven't started it.
Can't do that. Okay, I do have trailers happening, so I'm just trying to figure out how to skip through.
Again, I'm there where you are.
Okay. Be patient. This is like terrible. I'm so unorganized. It's on Twitch too?
Is it?
Echo, it is. It's showing on Twitch. Keep all the trolls away, Echo. On there. I don't know how that works. I didn't even know. Okay, I hit the button, but I didn't know. I don't know what I'm doing. That's neat. Maybe that's why it showed a couple more people in, like, watching them were chatting in the comments.
Could have been.
Like in the chat.
Yeah.
Because it's on Twitch and people are watching on there. Does that make me a gamer now? Am I like really cool? Because I'm on Twitch.
You've always been cool, Karen.
You know, I'm old and dorky.
Ditto.
I don't know how to do this. Okay. Display? Nope. But that shows me the timestamp, so that's good to know. I'll write that down.
We learn as we go along.
We learn as we go. Yep.
We
Everybody
learn
thinks
as we
I know what
go.
I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Okay, man, setting up her movie now, so that's good because I'm waiting for trailers to kind of finish.
Yeah. I'm just on the literally the start of it. I just have to press play on it.
Okay. Echo will be on Twitch. Keep an eye. Oh, thank you, Echo. Thank you, Echo. I appreciate that a lot. I'll have to sometime see it from both sides and see what happens. I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm a cool kid.
I'm not on Twitch at all, so there you go.
No.
No.
Well, all basically I did was set it up and get people to join. So a few of you guys did. And then you're just, when you do your live stream, you're just clicking YouTube and clicking Twitch and it streams to both at the same time.
That easy.
And then you gain those people.
Yeah.
And I think that the feed, I don't know if I have to, I don't know, screen share it or whatever, but you can see the feed for Twitch. So people are commenting, you'll gain from both.
Yeah.
Then if you do happen to start doing video games, then you can catch that crowd too, but you can just do the live stream. So I thought, why not? It's just a button.
Makes sense.
Goes out to more people. Why not? Yeah. But anyways, I don't understand it though. So anyway.
No, I don't
really know what's happening with it, but I'm there.
I just barely understand YouTube, believe it or not.
Patreon. Wow. I spent like probably 10 hours yesterday, like getting it all fixed up and set up the tiers and all that stuff too. That was a lot of work.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool because I want to get more into writing reviews as well as doing the videos. So I want to kind of start to streamline it and move forward. So I won't be collabing as much or going on other people's lives as much, just because I'm so busy now with so many different things. But I want to start doing my comic book, my artwork, and writing reviews on my blog and stuff like that. So I'm just starting to set it all up. But kudos to all the people like Knight that are doing all of those things and juggling it, or even Garrett from Born to Be Rad. Holy crap, you guys. Like, man, I don't know how they do it. It's so much work to be doing all those things, at the same time.
Yeah,
to be
it really is.
Yeah, crazy. But it's fun though. For me, it's fun because I like that side of it, but
yeah,
maybe for others, it's not. You just want to hang out here and hang out with people and have fun, and that's cool too. But I like it. What? Hey, James from Thunder Bay. That's my hometown. How's Thunder Bay?
Thunder Bay. What a
name. Is
name.
It hot there? Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada.
And it's actually called Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have wicked thunderstorms.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's way in the middle of the country. Far, far away. Well, I'm glad you came by. That's cool. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. We're going to watch Insidious right away as soon as all my trailers stop playing. And
a very cool UK name as well, James Bond. Well done.
Yeah, exactly. See, now all the comments are coming through too fast. Damn it. Okay. What is she saying that for? Oh. Yes. Thank you very much, Hobbs. Everybody follow the rules. Yes. Behave nice and have fun.
Behave, be nice, have fun.
Or Dave's going to come after you.
Yeah. See? Hey.
Yeah,
so we're all like Jason Statham over here. We can throw a punch.
Exactly. I can throw a punch too. People don't want me to get mad. What's Mayanne saying? Is Mayanne being tough too?
Yeah, of course she is.
A man will
is.
kick everybody's butts.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, everyone's saying hi, and now I got to scroll down a little bit because I saw another person in there, and they're making jokes. Hey, Captain Adams, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by.
Hello,
Appreciate
Captain
it.
Adam.
Man, this is a good channel. You guys all go sub to it. Sub to everybody's channel if you're not, but yeah, go sub.
Yeah.
Great channel.
Just sub to everybody.
Sub to everybody.
Yeah.
Love everybody.
Love everybody. Yeah.
Let's all give each other a big hug.
There you go.
You didn't know what you're getting yourself into, did you, Dave?
No. It's good though.
Yeah. Echo says Thunder Bay sounds the name of a 90s TV show. Yeah, kind of, right?
Or a rock band.
Or a rock band, yeah, Thunder Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go and see Thunder Bay tonight.
Yeah, no.
And then they play like 80s like pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haunted by horror.
How you
How's it
doing,
going?
buddy? You all right, mate? Yeah, doing very well, thank you. Considering it's, well, what time are we on now?
4 o'clock in the morning.
3:30 in the morning, UK time.
What is time? You can sleep when you're dead.
What is it exactly?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The bar is closed. Everybody comes on to Karen's channel. That's what happens.
That's literally what happened.
Yeah.
So what, time to go home? Oh, I'll jump on Karen's channel tonight. Why not? I'm not tired.
Yeah. Oh, chat. Oh, for the love of God, there's got to be 9,000 trailers on this DVD. How do I
Is
do
it still
this?
going?
Still going.
Still.
This is an old movie, obviously. It's advertising Scream 4 right now.
One of my, tell you what, one of the better ones as well. Scream 4 was surprisingly
Scream 4?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, kids. Let's see.
It's starting.
Is it playing already or what happened? Oh my God, I'm just over it.
You're so done now already.
That's it. I'm switching to 4K. Okay, no, I think it's ready to go. Okay, guys.
Okay, say when.
Insidious, all queued up. It's on Prime or Netflix if you want to watch along with us. We're going to start the movie now. Insidious, the first one from 2010.
Yep.
So 5, 4,
3,
3,
2, 1.
play. I liked this movie a lot actually when it first came out. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, no, I did as well.
You know, I haven't watched it. Well, I watched it recently actually, but I hadn't watched it for a long time, and it held up pretty good actually too.
Mm.
But I know I've watched all 4 movies.
Yeah.
But I can't remember half of them though.
No, that's the thing
You know?
with the Insidious films. It's like I know I like them, but if you were to put me on the spot and like kind of tell me what they were about, I really couldn't tell you.
Right.
I'd be like, I'm not too sure. I don't know. But I did really enjoy the first one. I thought the first one was really good. Really liked it. The second one, I think, is probably my least favorite.
Right.
The third one I really enjoyed. I thought the third one was really good.
Yeah.
And then I've got a soft spot for the fourth one as well. What was it called? The Lost Key or the Last Key or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I really liked that as well. So overall, I think 3 out of the 4 movies I've been a fan of. So I'm looking forward to going to watch the 5th one tomorrow night.
The Red Door. Yeah.
You know, to see what new it gives us, and especially considering Yamanda stars in it. Patrick Wilson. He's directed this one as well, apparently. So it'll be cool. Be cool to see what he's come up with. See if it's any good. I've stayed away from reviews as well, so I don't know what the reaction is so far. I don't know whether it's lukewarm, good, bad, or anything. I've stayed away from it completely. So yeah,
I tried to stay away from them too because then it taints. I did that with the Pope's Exorcist. and I watched Spooky Astronauts, and she went through it. She didn't do spoilers, but the way she talked about it, her tone, it just made me go in with a bad attitude when I went to see it. And it had its problems, but I'm gonna rewatch it again from home soon and give it a bit of a chance, actually.
Yeah. I really, really enjoyed The Pope's Exorcist. Like,
yeah,
I really liked it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I went in with that idea, and all that she had said stuck in my brain when I saw it. So I judged it before I even watched it, and I thought I shouldn't.
I really enjoyed it. I think Russell Crowe's a fantastic actor.
I agree.
Like, fantastic, and he really brings a lot to that material. Like, he elevates. If it would have been anyone else in that role, it probably wouldn't have been as good. But he just elevated what it was. You know?
Yeah, I love the true story aspect of it too.
Even though when it's true-ish, like kind of like
I know.
ish.
Well, that's kind of
yeah.
Yeah, of course. But neat though, because that guy and his story was pretty interesting as well too.
He's got a lot of them as well, which I could easily see The Pope's Exorcist being like a series and movie. I could see it like doing what Insidious and The Conjuring have done.
Like
easily.
franchise.
And Russell Crowe's already come out and said he's
willing to do
very happy to do them. Yeah. So.
Well, they probably will.
Yeah, and of course he will do. He's an actor that wants a job. So if he's guaranteed another 5 films, of course he's going to turn around and say, yeah, I'm really happy to do them.
Yeah, he does. Right. You're right. He elevates stuff beyond.
Oh, massively. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter and I last night watched 12 Monkeys.
Okay.
I posted about that. Oh my God, it was such a good film. I've forgotten. It's been so long since I saw it, and she really liked it too. So that was cool. But the acting, like Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt, Madeline Stowe, like totally forget about her all the time, but so good.
Yeah, it's a good. I haven't seen that for a long, long time. I remember Brad Pitt being really good in it. Like, he plays such a strange part.
That's when he plays those parts. Those are his best roles. I think.
Yeah, he's a good actor, Brad Pitt.
And but it's very surreal watching it because it's a very much an activism type of film, and from back then, the things that we thought, how things have progressed and evolved to now is crazy. Like, it's crazy, how much stuff has happened since then. It just blew my mind. I really enjoyed it. Hi, Tetrarch. I'm sorry if I don't remember people's names. I'm really bad. I remember your channel.
I'm really bad as.
That's it.
Oh, just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to get a little glass of water and I'll be back.
Do you want me to pause it?
No. You keep going. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Okay. I'll literally. I'll be 2 seconds.
Okay. I love Insidious. I still need to see The Red Door despite some negative reviews. Yeah, Dave is going to see that one tomorrow night at the theater, so he'll let us know what he thinks. Of course, yeah, I want to see it too. Even if there is mixed reviews about it, I still think it'll be a fun one to see. It's the 5th movie too. I mean, you got to cut it a bit of slack. But yeah, I want to see it too. I'm probably going to wait until we can stream it, but yep, definitely going to check it out for sure. Oh, of course, Hobbs. Yeah, drop links away. Go for it. Absolutely. And everybody go subscribe to each other's channels too. Let's see. Hobbs.
Oh. Hey.
Am I that far behind in the comments? Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's a lot of comments, is there?
Yeah, I'll stop talking so much.
Oh, no, behave. That's what everyone's tuned in to see, is you talking.
Me talking?
Yeah.
That's cool. The internet's a really cool place because in real life, I get told, you talk too much.
Oh, no, never. Absolutely not.
Okay. But honestly, I think what happens too is my laptop goes a bit slower than my phone does. That's why I'm not seeing all the comments.
So I believe like the young kid in this is actually in the fifth one as an adult as well. I believe like the same actor.
A grown up?
Yeah.
The actor?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's
I think
exciting.
so. Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
I know. It makes me feel older than what I am. Like we see them as kids, like in a film that came out in like what 2008 or whatever, and now like they're 18, 20. You're like, oh, just stop.
2010. What I love.
2010. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Barbara Hershey being in this, I think, oh my gosh, she just looks so cool. Like she looks so amazing in this movie.
Yeah.
But then this was like how many years ago too, right? Wow.
Well, like you say, what it'll be 13 years ago since this came out.
Yeah, crazy, hey? And they're still making them.
I had hair back then, you know.
You did?
I did.
You look
well,
awesome.
a little bit here. What happened was, like, I thought I had a lot, but then when I remember being in a bar one night, and then there was like kind of like a camera and the TV screen in the corner, and I remember looking up and just seeing like I could see this like beyond the hair, and I just went, maybe I need to cut this down now, you know, or just embrace it.
You just shaved it all off.
And I just shaved it all off.
I love it. It suits you so much. You look great.
Oh, cheers. I'm lucky.
You do. You can have some of mine if you want, though. I got lots.
Yeah. Just send it over. I love it.
Sure. Glue it on.
Yeah. I'll just stick them on the sides here. I'll keep it bold here and then just have them dangle it down for me.
Yeah. Cool. That would be cool. But no, you look great. Yeah, I think I don't know, myself as a woman, I don't look down on that. It's a natural thing, and like go with it. When people try to hide it and get uncomfortable, then it's weird. But
I'll tell you something, Karen. Seriously, like shaving my head and just being bald actually really did me a lot of favors.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, without diving into it. Yeah, like,
right.
It was surprising.
Yeah. What's happening here? Oh, big wow! Oh, Lord, are you drinking moonshine or something? Huh?
Oh, he's probably talking about me. No, it's blackcurrant juice.
No, it's not. You told me off screen it was alcohol. Give me a break.
Well, what I had before, but this isn't, unfortunately.
Nope, we're drinking pop.
Yeah, we're being good.
Juice. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already done my drinking for the night.
I used to do the odd drink on the live stream, especially when we did Spirits and Screams back in the day. But I don't like drinking on a live because first of all, you start to talk really stupid.
Well, that yeah.
You know, and you look back and you're like, what in the hell was I doing?
I think it's very rare that I don't drink on a live stream. I've got to be honest with you.
Is it? It chills you out.
I do. I like having just like a bottle of wine or something with me, or a beer
to drink.
I've got to be honest with you. Like, because I'm not very, believe it or not, I'm not a very confident person. So when I go to live streams, I kind of like to just have a drink just to kind of loosen me up a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah.
Okay, let's drink.
But sometimes
yeah.
I've been a little. There's a couple of times that I've been a little bit too drunk, I think, and I've never watched them back. But I've never heard anything negative from it, so I'm kind of like, that's okay then, that's fine. But I know I've been drunk.
You being a bad drunk though, and arguing and fighting with people.
I'm very. I'm more of a lover than a fighter when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I'd rather hug you than punch you, kind of thing, you know. Yeah.
If I was guesting on someone else's, I might do that.
Yeah.
Chill a bit, but when you're trying to run the controls and the chat and stuff,
that makes sense. I haven't started doing. I'll probably do some live streams in the future, I think.
You haven't done one yourself?
I haven't done one yet, no.
Oh, I'll help you with it if you need help.
Oh, I would love that, to be honest with you.
You got to do it. Yeah, absolutely.
So I probably am, but no, weirdly enough, no, I haven't. I've just been a guest on other people's.
Oh, you have to do some lives.
I kind of put myself. Yeah, I will do.
What's holding you back?
I don't think I'd be very good at them.
Oh,
I've got to be honest. No, and I'm being really serious as well. It does take. I think it takes like a special talent to do it.
no, I think you would be super good at it. What are you
You,
talking about?
you think?
Yeah, absolutely. What I do, not everybody does. I'll take a few notes just to have
Yeah,
some notes there, just in case, as a backup.
in case
I'll
you
read
need
up
them.
a little bit about the movie,
Yeah,
get a few things going on, and yeah, all it is chatting with the person you're with, just like we are right now,
yeah,
and going through the chat
yeah.
person by person. That's all. And it doesn't, you're not, I hate to say it, but you're not going to get 5,000 people on the first live. I mean, you
No.
might, but so it's not that bad. You usually
Yeah.
get under 10, and so you can juggle it.
Yeah. I
It's
would,
not that
yeah,
bad.
I would prefer that so much, to be
I'll help
honest.
you with it though if you want to get set up.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can do it free, or you can. I have the paid plan, so for me
Right.
it's like $38 a month,
Right.
Canadian.
Yeah.
And then I can do my background and my logo and the all the
Yeah.
extras.
The extra
But you
stuff
don't
that you can
have
do.
to.
Yeah.
You don't have to. How people jazz up their screens is they choose different colors for their nameplates,
Yeah.
and then it makes it look fancier. And then you just deal with the StreamYard logo. Not a big deal though. So you can try it for free, and then if
I'll
you
give
want to
it. I'll give it a bash. I think what I might do is one day when I'm free, I might just do a random live and just go in, just try it,
yeah,
and see what
and
happens.
it's very easy to go on by yourself too, with
Yeah.
no time frame, and then you could literally go on for 20 minutes if you wanted to and just talk to
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you
Oh,
should.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah,
I'll try it.
awesome. Okay, I think I'm super far behind these comments. What's happening with the movie? I love Patrick and Rose. They're like,
Yeah.
they're this like perfect family couple thingy,
Yeah.
I
And I
like
will
them with her.
and I will say this as well, with experience, Rose Byrne is as beautiful in movies as what she's in real life. She's
Have
a
you met her?
beautiful look. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because when I
I love
used to
her.
when I was an aspiring actor back in the day.
Yes. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
true. I was more of an extra, really, but I inspired to be an actor. There's a movie called I Captured a Castle, which stars Rose Byrne and Henry Cavill,
Yes.
and your guy that was in Buffy, Mark Blucas, I think his name was, and Henry Thomas, who was Elliot in E.T.
Yeah.
She was the young lady in that movie. So I met I was on set for about maybe 3-4 nights, and
Oh.
she was lovely. She was very nice. There you go.
Did
That's
you?
the only, you know.
I love
That's it.
her. I think
No,
they're.
she was lovely. She was a nice woman as well.
I
Yeah,
believe that. I believe
yeah,
that. Yeah. That's very cool. So
yeah.
how many like times were you an extra then in movies, for how long?
I would. Oh God, hang on. This all happened in the space of like 2000 to kind of 2003.
Okay.
So, I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's cool. Why'd you quit?
Well, very good question. Why did I quit? I don't know. I ended up like just getting like a normal job and living a normal life, and just
Yeah.
it was something that I inspired to do,
Yep.
but being realistic, it wasn't. Yeah, I could have stuck at it, but
Was a lot. Do you had
it's
you?
a
I know they
lot.
do a lot of that here.
Yeah,
You can get on a list and stuff and go around, but the actual filming, I've been in businesses where they filmed at, and
yeah,
it's a lot of hours hanging out,
yeah.
waiting around.
It was there was a thing called Impact, which would have been my best one actually, and
Right.
just unfortunately for me, well, not unfortunately for me, that sounds fucking egotistical, but when we were filming it was in the August of 2001,
Right.
and then in September, 9/11 happened.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
the story of what that movie was very similar to what actually happened.
Oh,
And yeah, and it never came out. It never came out in the UK or anywhere else. I believe it came out in France and Germany,
right.
but the UK just
No.
it ain't coming out over here. And that
Yeah.
was with Ian Glenn was in that. Ian Glenn's in. He's a bad guy in like the Resident Evil movies. He was in Game of Thrones, I believe, which
Okay.
I've never watched, but he was in that, and
Right.
he was a nice bloke as well. And it was him and a couple of other people that like character actors that you'll probably recognize.
Right.
But that was like my biggest. I wouldn't say role. It went a role, but it was like my biggest kind of thing, and it never came out, and it fucking broke my heart. Like, it was just like,
Yeah,
oh
I
man,
bet.
really? Yeah, it just didn't. But I understand why. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, it just didn't come out. So
Bummer.
yeah. So after that was like I Captured the Castle, like I said, that came out, and then there was one called oh God. Do you know the oh hang on. Do you know the Ripley movies? The one where Matt Damon did. The Talented Miss Ripley. That movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't
Well,
heard of that in a long time.
Well, the character, it went on in other movies, and it was a
Okay.
guy. Oh, why can't I remember? Like that
That's
came out
someone
like two.
too.
Yeah, it's so long ago. That came out like 2005. I'll remember it as we go on.
Right.
But I was in that for a little bit as well, a tiny bit. I had one line in it, one line.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
but still, that's cool, Dave.
And
I'm gonna have to have you on as like to interview you sometime.
No,
Yeah,
there's
I
nothing
know we
special.
did that one with the boys,
Yeah.
but yeah,
But
of
I
course.
had one line, and he had to try and sound French, and it was awful. but it's still in the movie, and I'm like,
That's cool. What's
Yeah.
that called? Can you send me a link to it?
It's oh my god! What do you know? Hang on, wait there.
Okay.
I'll find it. I think it's.
Okay, I'm gonna check out my comments here too, because there's probably people leaving right now mad at me.
Oh no, they wouldn't be mad at you at all.
There's so many comments. Hi, Jamie. Oh,
Hang on.
that's me. It's
I will find it.
Hi, Jamie. How's it going? Haven't seen you in a long time.
Hello, Jamie.
Jamie's saying I scored such a handsome guest.
Oh, Jamie,
did.
you are too kind.
Jamie's
Thank you.
gorgeous too.
I'll take it. Yeah, no, she's very attractive woman.
Very, very.
The only way I'm going to find
Hi,
this out
Brian.
is
How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I'm so slow with the comments, but
here we go. Right. Where are you?
hey, Byrne and Lin, how's it going, man? He's saying
okay. I've got
James
it.
Wan. Yep. Okay, got it.
Okay, yeah, because I looked under Tom Wilkinson. So Tom Wilkinson, I share the scene with Tom Wilkinson, which I will always be proud of.
Cool.
So the film is called
Hi,
Ripley
Sean.
Underground.
What's it called?
Ripley Underground. It's called.
Ripley.
So the guy that plays Ripley is Barry Pepper.
Right.
And William Dafoe was in it, Alan Cummings, and Tom Wilkinson is in it. But
Wow.
my scene is with Tom Wilkinson, and it's when we go searching for a dead body. Yeah. There you go.
So, but I can see it. I can watch it.
Yeah, you can watch it. Yeah. I'll find some. Hang on. Where are we?
I'll look for it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Ripley Underground. That's
Ripley's
so cool.
Underground. Yeah.
The things we don't know about each other. Crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a picture. So I'll show you a little picture just to see like how different I am from then till now.
Okay.
But I found it. And I haven't really watched the movie. I've watched my bit in the movie, but I've never like watched it from start to finish.
Right.
I don't know. I'll find it. It's close by. But
Look at
yeah,
Echo
it was cool,
recording
man.
it.
I was on there for like 3 or 4 days, so it was awesome.
I bet. What an experience.
Yeah.
I love watching them film movies here. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
When you catch them. A lot of them are Hallmark movies, but we've had a few, bigger kind of things.
Oh, so made
It's
up
really
because
fun.
like my whole scene was with Tom Wilkinson, who
Yep.
was if you don't know Tom Wilkinson, he played the bad guy in Rush Hour, and
Okay.
he was in Batman Begins as forget the character's name.
I'll look for him right now.
Yeah, he's in that. He was in the Full Monty. He's a British actor. Oh, there you go. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I recognize him.
You might not be able to see this like great.
I'll just try. Give it a shot.
Hang on. Right. Okay. So there's me in the background with Tom Wilkinson in the movie.
So you're in the background? You're
Well,
beside?
I'm there. Yeah.
That's you?
That's me.
That's cool.
Yeah. Same. It looks similar, but yeah, there's me.
You're famous.
So we're in the same frame in the shot. Look.
Yeah.
And all I did was just try and like just look handsome and beautiful. That was it. That was my acting technique, was just to be like
effortless
in the back, like.
That's cool.
Yeah, there you go.
I love that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I guess it's like, oh my god, that's so cool. Why didn't you talk about that? But then why would you talk about it?
Exactly. There's no reason to. But yeah, I was like 23, 24 back then.
So a while ago. That's cool.
Yeah, a while ago. Yeah.
A little while ago.
No, it's a while
10
ago.
years?
It's all right.
What, 10 years ago?
Oh, you're too kind. You know what you're doing.
James is saying, same here. Great to be bald.
Damn right, mate. Damn right.
Yeah.
Should call yourself James Bald.
Yeah. And the woman of the hour is Carrie.
Here she is.
Hi, Carrie.
Yeah. Winner of, because there's no way you're not losing this.
Well, I'm not going to say anything yet, but
yeah, everyone loves you, Carrie. Everybody.
All we're saying is you might want to prepare your speech, Carrie, a little bit. But
yeah, damn right. And congratulations as well. It's well deserved.
Yeah. Hey, I won, so no one can nominate me again. Yay.
Yeah, Kerry, do me a favor. If you win, don't nominate me. It's fine. I get it. just nominate someone else. No.
He wants to win. Sean is saying, I'm 40 years old. Most of my hair is gone. LOL, hair is just dead skin cells anyway. See, that's right. Dead skin cells. That's all it is.
That's right.
You don't have to blow dry it. You don't have to style it. You don't have to do anything now. So
no, just that's all. That's all where it is now. It's just here.
Even women, like I'm even getting where I'm getting older, and I'm like, I'm thinking of just cutting it all off short and be done with it. Anyway, so
yeah.
I probably won't be able to though, because my daughter won't let me do that. But in theory, I would like to. Everyone's just kind of chatting with each other and saying hi, so that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Carrie says, Carrie's been blacked out on a stream doing too many shots.
I
think it's funny. People like fall asleep on the stream. I think that's so cute. You're like,
that's awesome.
Somebody wake them up.
Yeah.
From home.
I am falling asleep on the stream yet, but I'm sure it's going to happen at some stage.
Really?
Oh, probably.
Snoring.
No doubt.
Carrie says she's just learned many lessons. Learned her lesson doing that. Sorry, learned her lesson.
Nah, it's all right.
Okay.
It's all fun. It isn't.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think another thing people need to realize when they're doing YouTube is it's not serious. It's not the be all and end. It doesn't matter.
No.
It really doesn't give a shit. If you fucking fell asleep on the stream or you're a little bit drunken, so what? Like, it doesn't matter. No one cares.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a horrible way. I just mean if you're like feeling bad about yourself, that you're thinking, oh shit, I've done. No, it doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah.
It really
And,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's true. Even when people like do a movie review and they're really negative and super like, you don't remember because things are happening so fast that
I've learned that with myself. Like I still do it a little bit now where I never feel like when I put a review or I put any video out on my channel, I'm never happy with it. Never.
the videos.
No. Never. It will take me about never happy. Like I'll always be like, oh, I could have done this. I should have said this. I could have done that. But I've learned to ignore myself. Like ignore your own head. Just put it out. Because then every time I've watched them back, I've always gone, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like you can be in your head too much when you do this.
Yeah.
And I've learned to just literally ignore yourself. Yep. Don't listen to yourself whatsoever, and then just.
And this is being told by a former actor, so there you go.
Well, actor within reason. But yeah. It's true.
No, yeah, I agree.
It is really true. You can, and I still do it, and I still do it. I'll film one, I'll put it together, and I'll start uploading it, and I'm like, oh Christ, I don't like it. But I've never liked any video I've done.
I don't
think that's a bad thing.
Anyone does. I hope nobody really does, but yeah, I'm like that too.
Yeah.
Well, if it was perfect, you wouldn't want to do another one. You get bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else, but I forget. It doesn't matter.
So I do that all the time.
Yeah. You know what's really crazy about the Conjuring universe? There's so many things going on. Like there's so many different movies connected to it.
Yeah.
That everyone kind of lost interest in it, I think.
Yeah. I think I think Insidious kind of stayed interesting because it didn't really branch off. It just stayed in its own world.
Right.
With the Conjuring, I get it. It branched off. There's a Nun movie, a second Nun movie coming out this September, which I'm looking forward to. I'm not gonna lie, I am, because that character is creepy as fuck, and it deserves a good movie.
Right.
That character deserves a good movie.
Yeah.
But there were so many spin-offs to the Conjuring that I didn't really care about. I've got to be honest with you. I loved the Conjuring movies. I loved them.
I liked the first.
Well, I'm not I don't care about Annabelle. I don't care about it. It doesn't matter. I don't need to see a spin-off of a doll.
Right. Yeah.
Even though like the first Annabelle movie, I didn't like, and I haven't watched another one since. But I have heard that the other movies are decent. They are better.
The Annabelle movies.
Yeah.
I guess they are kind of, I guess, but they've never been my favorite. I don't quite get it. People kind of latch onto them and make a big thing of them. Okay, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I think it's weird too. Like the actual doll totally looks different than the Annabelle doll.
A hell of a lot different. And the thing is, when you look at the real doll, it's not scary in the slightest, is it?
No.
Like you look in the movie Annabelle doll, you're like, fuck off, fuck that, keep away from me.
Yeah.
Like there's just no, I don't want that in my life whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I get why they changed it. Because it just makes sense to make it look scary or whatever. But I just think there's just too many spin-offs with the Conjuring. I get why they did it because studios want to make money and it made money. So it's
just
and they're cheap. they're not expensive to make.
Right.
So that's why they did it. But I do like the Conjuring movies, but I do like the Insidious. I think the second one is probably the only one I didn't really, I wouldn't say didn't really like. I think I did like it, but I think it's the weakest of the four.
Right.
I haven't seen the fifth one yet, so I can't comment on that one.
Right.
But I love the first one that we're watching now, and I think the third Insidious movie is solid. I really like the third one.
Right.
And I thought the fourth one was good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to going to watch the fifth one. To be
Well,
honest,
especially you're going to see it in the theater too, so that'll be fun
Yeah,
right there.
I
Especially
am.
with
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
crowd. Yeah.
yeah. It should be good. And I think the fifth one's the only one that's like it's actually a sequel to the first two, because the third one and fourth one were set before, weren't they?
Right.
If I remember right.
Yes, I think you're right
Yeah.
about that. I can't remember them completely though. I watched them, but I can't remember them, and I'd have to revisit them to kind of find out.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I'm watching this one again. I thought maybe I'll
Yeah.
delve into them and start watching them
Oh, this
again.
one has some. I remember watching the first one at the cinema, and my God, did I jump so
Yeah.
many times in this movie.
Yeah. Definitely for jump
I, thi-
scares.
I
Yeah.
think I think I was actually on a date when I went to watch this.
Good choice.
Honestly, yeah, I think it was on a date. She's no longer around now. God bless her. Like she, but
After that, she's
yeah,
like, "This guy's nuts. I'm out of
she
here."
was just like, "Well, take me to watch a horror movie." Nope. But yeah,
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good one. It's fun.
it's a good film. I like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna dabble into The Conjuring 3 next Saturday, just because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I did not like that movie.
I yeah, for me, it's the weakest of the three.
Yeah.
No doubt. But I did not mind it. I thought it was decent.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a step down from the second one, because for me, the second Conjuring is my favorite.
Yeah, most people
I love the second one, because especially from being from the UK as well, and like watching that and where they were growing up, that was the house we all grew up in England. It was very, very similar. So when I watch The Conjuring 2, it just makes me go back to when I was a child.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah.
You know, so when you're watching that, and then it's like, oh, that easily could have happened in my home and in my street, because it's all the same.
Right.
Pretty much, you know.
Yep. Yeah, you're lucky. That's what I want to get
Yeah.
more into, is like ghost hunting and stuff like that, just for fun. Do you do anything like that? Have you gone into haunted houses out there? Like, that would be epic.
On the Isle of Man where I live,
Yes.
there's a couple of ghost tours, and there are a couple of haunted locations. I haven't done them as of yet. I would love to do them. I think I'm braver than what I am, but I'd love to test it.
Yep.
If you know what I mean.
Yep.
I would love to stay in a notorious haunted location.
Oh, that would be fun.
Whether I could last it is a different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
But I would love to try it. I would love to test myself that way.
Right. Did you ever have anything weird happen growing up?
No, I haven't. No, I've never experienced anything like that.
Right.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I'd love to. Well, yeah, I would love to. I say now that I would love to. Whether it happens, and then whether I enjoy it, I don't know.
You'd have to have a couple glasses of wine. That's all.
I would have to. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I would love to give it a go. I would just love to stay. I would love to experience something where I could actually say, I've seen something or I've experienced something which I can't explain. I would love that.
Yeah.
And then to be able then to be like, I believe it, because I do believe it, ish, to a certain extent.
Right.
But I think unless you actually, something happens to you or you experience something, it's hard to be like 100% kind of.
Even when things happen, it's hard to be 100%. You don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But I love the history behind it and the stories behind it. I think it's so cool, like these old buildings and hearing the stories behind them, and then hearing the
Yeah.
ghosty stuff that happens in those
Oh,
houses is
there's
neat. I think
so
it's so cool.
yeah, there's so much in the UK as well.
Yeah,
Like
I know
so
that's
many.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so neat. I love the television show Most Haunted. I used to watch
Oh
that
yeah.
religiously, like
Oh my God.
every time it
Yeah.
was on. That was quite a while ago now. I
With
think it's still
the
on, but not the same as it was back in the
yeah,
day.
with the Scouse fella that you'd be like, oh, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing
Yeah,
something. Oh
Derek
no, no,
Akora.
no.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it. Oh no, 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 come, no, no, no. You're talking too loud. You're
yep,
talking too loud. Like, shut up. You're talking shit.
exactly.
Oh,
He
hang
got
on, hang
called
on,
out,
hang on.
didn't he?
Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's too many. There's too many in here.
Loved
There's
that.
too many.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. They were the first people that I ever watched that did ghost hunting with like the night vision and all of that kind of thing and hang out.
They
But
came
I just loved the idea of them being in castles and
yeah.
hanging out
Well,
overnight and
they were
so
over.
cool.
They came over. There's a theatre on the Isle of Man called the Gaiety Theatre, just in Douglas, and it's literally about like if I were to walk out of mine now, it's a half
Yep.
an hour walk away
Wow.
from me.
Yep.
And they came over here and they went in there, and that made me kind of think, shit, like this is pretty haunted, this place, and like it's notoriously haunted, like
Yeah.
on the Isle of Man kind of thing. And they went there, and I know a guy that like does like pest control and stuff on the island, so we go like to different businesses and like set up the things. But and he hates, still to this day, he fucking hates going in there and doing it.
Creepy.
Yeah,
Wow.
he hates it.
Yeah.
So it's funny as well. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be weird, being a night
Yeah.
watchman or something and cleaning or
Yeah.
whatever, and you're by yourself in this
Yeah.
massive.
He's always on his own. He's got to go up into like the loft bit as well. He's got to go all the way up there and then like
Do that.
he
You know
really
what?
hates
It would freak me out. It would challenge me so much, but I would
Yeah.
still do it. I would still do it.
Yeah. But he's always said around to me, he goes, he doesn't believe and stuff like that. But since he's been doing that place, it challenges him
He
because
does.
he's
Yeah.
just experienced things that he can't explain.
Yeah. We do a lot of, there's a
So,
lot of that here too.
yeah.
And lots of ghost tours and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've been on one, there's like this really crazy haunted, it's like a heritage house kind of building, and I've gone on that one, but like nothing happened. It was just kind of like
Yeah.
a fun Halloween night thing to do. There's haunted cemeteries, there's different sightings of like people that were murdered in the past that
Yeah.
so it's kind of, I've never seen anything, but it's interesting though.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know, well, that's interesting. Just bear with me 2 seconds, but I'll be back in 2
Yeah,
minutes.
for sure. I'll catch up on the chat again. What's happening? What are we talking about here? Oh, Carrie, you don't do Carrie, you got to do a live stream. You just got to try it again. Absolutely. Sean saying that's crazy that Dave hasn't had a live stream on his channel, and I've done quite a few with him, but now that I think about it, it was always on JT's channel. Okay, cool. Yeah, Dave's got to try it for sure. But it's scary getting on there and doing it. You think there's going to be lots of crazy stuff, but once you do it a couple times, you realize it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Especially if you just jump on by yourself once and try it for a little short time. But yeah, Carrie, you should do it. Carrie, you'd be really good at it too. Everyone's saying keep going. Carrie's never done live streams either on her channel, Dave.
What's that? Sorry.
Carrie's never done live streams on her channel either. She did
Oh,
one.
okay.
So you guys we gotta get you going on there.
Yeah, let's give it a whirl.
Yeah. Hi, Katie.
I'll try. I'll
do it.
I'll do it one day. I'll do it one day. I'm not too keen. If you haven't noticed, I'm not too keen on doing it, and I don't know why.
What about it is you just don't want to, or it just seems awkward?
I think it's just more of a confidence thing.
Oh, yeah.
As daft as it sounds, and I get it. I've got my own channel and I do my videos. I get it, but I'm not. I'm on my own when I do them. Yeah. Does that make any sense?
It's different. Here's the thing: when you do videos, it's a lot more work.
Yeah.
Than when you jump on a live stream. Because when you do a video, you have to create something. But when you jump on a live, the live just takes over. Like, for example, this evening, I was prepared to go on by myself with nobody showing up, and I didn't care. I was going to do it anyway. You asked to come on. There's 14 people in the chat right now. So it just kind of happens. Yeah. Nice. So
that's cool.
You jump on and they will come. Trust me. Everyone's saying hi. Hate your keyboard sometimes because they made some double text or some mistakes, I think. Okay. Okay, they're just talking to each other about live streaming and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Car. Hi, Sean. Hi, Katie. Philip. What time is like my movie? He's asking what time has this movie started? At 7:53. Had we not started yet? Maybe we hadn't. We were yapping and ignoring.
Oh no, we made it known that we started.
We did, yeah.
But I had to start it myself as well.
In case you're still living in limbo, Sean, we started the movie a bit ago. I think we're at 43 minutes into it now.
I'm at the part where that kid jumps out the fucking wardrobe, and it always fucking, that kid is creepy as fuck.
That's creepy, yeah. I don't know if I'm at that part. Creepy. And the baby monitor thing.
Yeah.
Like, that scares me because back then, like I had lots of nieces and nephews and they had those kinds of things, my sisters. That would have just, I would have lost it if that had happened. That would have freaked me out.
I think this movie Insidious just stopped me like getting into a relationship and having kids. I just thought I could avoid all that by just not being with anybody.
You could have what? Say that again.
Watching Insidious, like everything that happens to this like family, I used to think, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have a relationship because this would probably happen to me at some point. I'm like, I'm good.
This is my life. This is my life. You just go with it. Like,
I'm all right being single. It's all good. Yeah. It's fine. It's okay.
Can you imagine? That? Oh, your kid. Are we at that part yet? Where Dalton?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Okay, I haven't been paying attention, but yeah. Oh, your kid's in a coma, and it's not a normal coma. He's in the other world with his soul.
Yeah, your kid's haunted. I'm at the part here where it's like it's moving down the corridor of the house, and just everything about this scene is just fuck that. Nope, you're all right.
Creepy, yeah.
It's horrible.
Well,
especially when it gets to his room and you just see that thing in the corner of the room just like point at the kid.
And it is having a daughter, like stuff like that does kind of happen and you get freaked out. Like when she was little, I'd be sleeping and she'd wake up. It'd be really early or middle of the night and she would just stand by my bed and stare at my face until I woke up.
Oh, nah. No. You see, this is why I don't have any kids.
Yeah, well, I get that.
I think the reason why I don't have any kids because if that happened to me, I'd either launch the child over the bed into the wall, or like just or I'd throw him over in front of him or her. I'm just like, nope, you deal with this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The jump scare just happened for me.
Yeah, you go. That's where we are. Yeah. That scene was always creepy.
It's in
the
creepy,
corner of the room, and then we've got Mr. The horrible thing's going to be sat behind. This nailed me when I first watched it in the cinema, and it was just like behind Patrick Wilson's face, behind the back of his head.
So
Yeah.
freaky, yeah.
Mm.
I think the fact that Barbara Hershey is the grandma is like adds to it too. It just makes you,
Yeah.
for me anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
that kind of adds to it.
Yeah. It's a
Gosh,
very
she
good
does look
movie.
good. Wow.
Mm.
I have another story about children. So my sister, she she had 3 kids, and when they were little, if they had a nightmare and her husband was out of town for the weekend or whatever, they would come to her and be scared. So they would go into her bed, and I was like, well, if you like
Yeah.
just get them to, you know, talk about their nightmare,
Yeah.
it'll go away and they can go back to bed. They'll be fine. She says, I don't want to hear what they dreamed about in a nightmare, and then I have to go back to sleep. She's like, screw those kids.
Did you? Did
Care.
you? And I don't blame her really. Did you ever have like when you were a child? Did you ever have like a specific dream that you like dreamt like more than once? Like it was a
Yeah.
specific thing that kept
Yeah.
going. I had that as a kid.
Yeah.
And my one with this is weird, right? So I was about 4. Yeah, I would have been 4 or 5 years old. So it would have been
Right.
over a period of that time as
Yeah.
well. So I would just be having like a random dream of I don't know, being with my mom kind of in a shop or something like just normal stuff at that age. And then next minute, what would happen is it would be like daytime, so it'd be like a normal daytime. Then all of a sudden, it'd be like the sun, like was just dropping down, like it was going into night, and it would happen very quick. And then I would always see like a figure, like very far away from me, but it was just like a black, like outline of
Crazy.
of like a woman or a female or something.
Right.
But I could make it out, but it was far away, but it was just all in black and dark in darkness. And it
Wow.
would slowly move towards me. And I couldn't like it didn't matter what I did in my dream, it wouldn't stop, it wouldn't happen. It would just
Right.
keep coming.
Yep.
But the closer it was coming to me, like I could start hearing it. It was like kind of like 1,000 voices all talking at once, but it got
Oh,
louder and louder as it got near. Yeah, yeah, as it got near me,
wow.
and
Dang,
I
that's
would,
creepy.
yeah, and I would always wake up when it got like kind of like from here to here, kind of like if it got, I'd always wake up
Right.
like always, and I would just be like crying, like just it was horrible.
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah,
Really
and
scary dream.
I remember just one dream one night where it happened again. Like I don't know. I think the dream I was like on a beach with some friends or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, it happened again.
Yep.
It all went dark, and it's like the same thing. It happened. I could see her from a distance. It just started coming towards me, and
Right.
I remember just not being scared. I remember just being purely fed up in my dream, like just fed up, and
Wow.
I let it just get right close to me, like even past the point where I used to wake up
Yep.
and it just got close to me, but I could never, it was weird. When it came to me, I couldn't see a face, I couldn't see anything. I was just hearing a lot of voices.
Yep.
And I remember just looking up at it and just saying, like, will you go away? Like I was just done.
Yep.
And I woke, and as soon as I said that, I woke up and I've never had that dream since.
Right. You faced it. I wonder where it came from. Do you know?
I,
Do you have any ideas? No, it's just a random thing. But you were little too,
no,
so
yeah, no idea. None.
I've had
Weird, eh?
stuff. I've had stuff like that too. Yeah. Yeah. It just
Yeah,
makes you wonder what it is. But yeah, especially having it recurring at such a young age too would have been
yeah.
horrible. So scary. Did you
Mm.
watch a lot of scary stuff when you were growing up? Like I did.
Um, it probably it yeah, it probably was around that time that I was. I mean, my mum, God bless her heart. Like my mum was a massive horror fan, and
Oh, okay.
she didn't like kind of shy away from showing me these movies, you
Yeah.
know.
My dad
Um,
did that too.
but it was the 80s, man, and I always
Yeah.
no one cared. You know what I
No.
mean? You could, I think one of the first horror movies I ever watched was like Nightmare on Elm Street. It's fucking
Yeah.
terrifying,
Yeah. Me too.
you know. So yeah, it probably it probably was around that time that it happened. I can't
Yeah.
remember that much, but it probably
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that kind of triggered it off, because I
Maybe.
know I watched a few things and I think I had dreams that way too. They kind of manifest in a different way inside your head when you're little,
Yeah.
and then kind of come out weird. But yeah, very scary. That sucks, man, for you.
Yeah.
I know. I was saying, I used to sleep with this with the covers over my nose, where I couldn't even hardly breathe every
Yeah.
night because I was scared of stuff coming out of the closet. Terrified. Okay, I don't know. Is this someone from Twitch? That's really cool. How's it going? Have you ever worked with Cillian Murphy? Cillian?
No, I haven't. No.
Maybe one day though, if you get back into it again.
Unfortunately, not. No. Well, he never used to like people working with him that was better looking than him. So
That's neat. Okay, so this is, sorry, I'm just learning here, but this is Twitch, so that's neat. I love that. Pop up Jamie's comment. I've been camping with the hubby. I needed a little rest after all the stuff with my mom's passing. Oh yeah, Jamie, so sorry to hear about that too. I hope that you're, doing okay now. But yeah, so sorry to hear about that.
yeah, I'm sorry, Jamie. I know how horrible it is.
That's hard. Yeah, both of my parents passed away.
Yeah,
Probably between 5 and 10 years ago now, I think, close around together. They were older though, so
yeah,
it wasn't like a.
It's still it doesn't make it any. It doesn't.
It makes
matter.
no difference. It still feels so
No.
weird. Every day I think of them, there's always moments where I'm so frustrated because I wish they were still here and I could still talk to them, and ask questions and get advice. And
yeah,
as you get older too, it's just you're more and more and more alone, really, like
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I lost.
4.
Yeah, I mean, I lost my mum when I was 21 years old, and that was devastating to me.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, it's hard.
And that was hard. That was a very, very hard thing to go through in my life. Probably, still to this day, probably the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with.
Right.
And then I lost. My dad passed away last year.
Yeah.
That was hard.
I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, JB, I get it. It is, yeah. It's a horrible thing to go through, but unfortunately, it's just one of them things that we all do go through, and it sucks. Shit.
Yep. Yeah. And you just have to remember all of the fun times, and I still talk to them. And I still, there's little signs, that come up every now and then that you're like, they're listening.
Well, I do. I've got like a picture of my dad just right next to me, literally to my right. I've got him there, and I've got my mum attached to him, and I talk to them every day.
Yeah.
Like every time I walk into the front room, I'll just always say morning or whatever. So they're still around to me.
Yep.
I just miss hearing their voice back.
Yeah. I know, because I don't know, you're not ready. You're never prepared for it. It just
you can't prepare for it.
No.
There's nothing that, I mean, my mum was a massive shock. I mean, but I was like, even at 21 years old, even if I could prepare for it, like, what can you prepare for? Like, you can't imagine how much that's going to impact you.
Yeah.
My dad, I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen.
Right.
But even then, you still can't, No, the only thing, the only thing I was thankful for was I really lost my way when my mum died.
Right.
Like it really impacted me in a bad way.
Right.
And I always thought in the back of my mind that when my dad went, hopefully I didn't go the same way. And I didn't.
Right.
But I put that down to just when my mum, I was 21, I couldn't handle that kind of.
Yeah.
I just couldn't handle it, you know.
Yep.
So when my dad went, it was horrible, but I'm not prepared. But I don't know. Maybe just life experience just helps. You get
Yeah.
older, maybe, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I just always watch for the little signs and stuff that come up that you kind of know they're watching you and that they're there.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel better. And it's kind of neat passing milestones, like when I hit 50,
Yeah.
remembering what they were like.
You're
back
not
at that
50,
time.
Karen.
No,
Stop
I'm
it.
not.
No.
I'm
Behave.
actually older. Older.
No.
No, I'm
Really?
35 too. We're all 35.
Karen, you could pass for 35.
Yeah, I know people say that, but I'm old. It's all good. You know, I feel good. Like I have experience. The only thing that bothers me is some of the younger people that are running things now.
Mm.
You know, no respect for elderly whatsoever. And because I don't look my age, I don't get the respect, you know? So I'm still stuck. You know, I'm older and I'm more tired and run down, and I still get treated like, you know, I'm 25 and nobody cares, you know, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, I never really worried about getting older. I just love all the experiences that you go through in life. I think it's cool, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with that.
Yeah. Carrie says, Jamie, you're very beautiful. I agree with them. Sean says, she's just now getting to my first comment from 30 minutes ago. Fucking slow. It's Dave's fault. It's Dave's fault, Sean.
I'm sorry, Sean.
No, I know. I'm slow. Today's just been a weird day. I was telling Dave at 4:00 today, I was sure it was 4:00 and it was actually 5:00. And my whole day went downhill from there. Then I was 2 minutes before the live stream, I was scrambling to get it together to get on. And then we chatted for a bit, and then that was late, and it just kept going downhill from there. So I apologize, you guys. I'm trying. I don't know what's happening today. My age is showing. I'm slow. Oh, Echo's saying I had a question from someone on Twitch. Yes, I believe I addressed that, Echo. Thank you very much. So that's cool. The things come through into your feed from Twitch through StreamYard. So all I did was connect YouTube and StreamYard, and then it all just happens.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Can you imagine though when you get going and you got 1,000 people on Twitch, and how crazy that's going to be? How am I going to do it? Have to have more moderators. Gonna have to have more mods. Oh, that's another thing, Dave, is I'll show you how to get set up, and then just pick a couple people that you trust and ask them if it's okay, and then make them moderators. It's really easy. You just go through the chat, you click on a name, and you can choose to make them a mod.
I already know who. Well, I'd have you guys as well if you've ever popped in. Like you would just be able to. Yeah,
it's a good thing because every now and then you get people you don't know that shouldn't be on there, and you want people to be able to control it. Or sometimes the debates get a little heated. You know, you gotta have someone on there. So
you
know,
hopefully I wouldn't have anything like that.
Probably not.
There's nothing to get heated by on my channel, like you know.
It'll be chill.
Yeah, just there's nothing.
Good. Yeah. No, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Haunted by Horror says the movie Ripley Underground is on YouTube. Okay, cool. I'm definitely gonna check that out after.
Yeah, and you'll see me. You're welcome.
Yeah, well, Dave's. That's going to be Dave's first live stream. That show.
Well, just watching Ripley's Underground.
Yeah. So this is me.
This is me for briefly 10 seconds of the movie. If you see in the background, there you go. There's me. Just behind Tom Wilkinson, and then we're done. Good night, everybody.
everybody's excited about that. So that's cool. You're famous now, Dave.
Oh, cool. Well,
Yeah.
I gave the best performance I could at the time.
Jamie said so cool to you
Yeah, I
were to see
was.
with Tom Wilkinson.
Yeah, I was.
Jamie said
And
she
what?
voted for you, Carrie. Oh, sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
fuck you, Jamie.
You're canceled.
Only messing. No, oh God, I'll vote for Kerry myself. No, what was cool was I remember we did the first take of that scene, and no, we did a couple of takes, and then
Yes.
the director wanted one more, and I remember I would just remember Tom Wilkinson being there, and there was about like 3 or 4 of us extras were there. I think I remember. It's a long time ago. And I just started talking. I couldn't help myself. I just turned around to Tom Wilkinson, and weirdly enough, actually, this is true. Weirdly enough, just before that moment, I never expected to meet the guy, even know who he was, anything.
Yeah.
I watched like Rush Hour like the week before, and he's the bad guy in that movie.
Whoa,
The Jackie
cool.
Chan one, right? Yeah, it's so cool. And then all of a sudden, I'm just stood there, like right next to him, just I didn't even expect it or anything.
Yeah.
And I just remember turning around to him and just saying, "Oh, I watched Rush Hour last week." Just I don't even know why I said it. It just came out my mouth. And he just looked at me and he just went, "Oh, did you like it?" And I went, "Yeah." And he went, "Oh, thank you," and all this. And I was like, "Yeah, no, really enjoyed it." Right. And then we had a little bit of, I can't remember, but we had a little bit of a chat. And then he told me then, and this was back in, I think the arse end of 2003, I want to say.
Right.
And he was telling me about him filming scenes for Batman Begins. Then,
Wow.
yeah, and he was telling me he was doing like the new Batman movie, and I was just like, really? And he was like, yeah, said
Cool.
yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
can't wait to see that. Not realizing like it'll be like a year and a half later that it would come out and that I would see it. But yeah, I remember him like telling me about it, and he even saying at the time, saying this is it's gonna be really good. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh,
wow, yeah, okay, yeah. So
that's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah, I love encounters like that. When I was in Thunder Bay, I worked at a gift shop in one of the hotels, the main hotel, and they had actors booked all the time, right? And so there were lots of
yeah,
times where they would come to the tuck shop to like buy cigarettes or whatever, and you'd
yeah,
randomly get to kind of meet them casually, and that was so cool, like so cool.
yeah,
I think a much different experience than nowadays, where people pay, stand in a lineup, and get to see the celebrity
yeah.
and signing
It's
up, like almost like a forced thing,
yeah,
which
of
is cool
course.
too, I guess, but not the same as it was back
No,
then when you randomly
my
meet someone.
my best story is, so I've already brought up before doing like I Captured the Castle, being on that, and Henry Cavill was on there. Now this was long, long, long before he was like even Superman or anything like that. So this was back in 2001. I remember shooting that, and then I was working for a company on the Isle of Man, and we were sent to Jersey in the Channel Islands, which is just south of the UK,
Right.
but next to France. So you're just in the middle of the bottom of the UK and France. There's the Channel Islands are there, and there's an island called Jersey, and that's where Henry Cavill's from.
Okay.
Now, I never knew that at the time. So this is back in, I think about 2003, 2004. So I was sent there to work,
Right.
and I was in the local nightclub over there. It's only a small island, so there's not a lot of things. So I was in, and I remember stood there, and I was at the bar, and I remember looking at this table, just seeing this really good looking, long haired lad there. And I remember looking at him going, why do I recognize him? And it was really bugging me,
Yeah.
bugging me.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, and I just kept looking at him thinking, I really hope that he doesn't think that I'm like, but I just couldn't, I just kept looking at him.
Right.
And I remember him just getting up, and he was walking out, and he walked over to the bar, and I thought, just thought, and I'm looking at him, and I'm saying like, I know him from somewhere, and it's really bugging me. So I decided to like go over, and I just went over to him. And the moment that I went to him, I remembered him. I realized who he was, and
Yeah,
it was
good
Henry Cavill.
timing.
Yeah. And as I'm walking up, I'm like, fuck, that's it. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? So I just went over and tapped him on the shoulder, and he turned around, and I just went, Henry? And he just looked at me and he went, Dave? And I went, yeah. And he recognized me from the set of I Captured the Castle and the Isle of Man. And it was so awesome. It was so cool. And I was like, fucking, what are you doing here? And he's like, I live here. I'm from Jersey. And I'm like, shit. Right. Okay. And it was just such a random thing.
Yeah. Very cool.
And I was
I love
just,
hearing
and
stuff like that.
yeah. And I was just chatting away to him. And at the time, he had just told me he just auditioned for Superman, but it was for the one that turned out to be Superman Returns, back then. So I was like, oh well, fucking, I hope you get it, kind of thing, and blah blah blah, and all of that. And he was a lovely guy.
Cool.
And it was just weird. It was just a weird chance that, and then I ended up having a night out with him that night, and we just got drunk and chatting shit. But yeah, that's my famous story.
Claim to fame. Yeah, I met Johnny Cash.
A little bit.
I met Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I was working at
cool.
the hotel gift shop, and he just came in and hung out with me.
Oh,
and he was
that's
all dressed
sweet.
in black, and he said, I was so shy. I was like 21 or something.
Yeah.
He leaned over and said, "Hi, I'm Johnny Cash," and shook my hand. And all I could say was, "I know."
I know. I know.
So nice, though. He was like the nicest man I've ever met, and that's my claim to fame. Yeah.
I love his the song that he bowed out with is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I forget what it's called, but they used it for the Logan trailer. But yeah, it's one of my favorite songs. It's just a lovely piece of music.
Yeah, he was quite something. He was a really nice man, really, really nice, really down to earth, really cool. Yeah, he just hung out with me for, I don't know, 20 minutes or so while I think it was his daughter at the time was just looking at the jewelry and stuff that we had shopping. He was bored. He's like, waiting for her to stop shopping. That was cute.
I'll be 2 minutes, Karen. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry.
Sure.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Can't figure it out. Anyways, I'll catch up on the chat here again. Jameson, I need to get to posting horror content more often. I'm getting a new PC soon, and I'm about to step up my game. Awesome. That's so cool. Because you know what, Jamie? You were on my list, and I literally was going to nominate you. But when I went through and I thought there's not enough movie reviews and uploads and things on your channel, that's where I made that decision. But I got to say, it took me 3 hours that day to decide who to choose, because that was really a hard decision to make for who I nominated. But that was why. That was the only thing that I didn't nominate you, because of that. But otherwise I would have, because you totally fit all the other qualifications for sure. She's just talking about how she doesn't have as much horror content on her channel. And she's getting a PC. She's going to change that. I was going to nominate her with you guys for Horror Tuber of the Month, but then I looked at her channel and I thought, she doesn't really fit the qualifications for it. So I was like, I can't do it, but I wanted to, because I thought she's such a huge fixture in the community, and on that level should be nominated for that. But that was the only thing that kind of didn't do, because I went back and I found the original guy that started the contest. Right. He only intended it to go for about a year, I think. So it's just crazy how long it's gone. And his rules were a certain thing, and so I thought, I'm gonna stick with that.
Follow that. Yeah.
because I went back to Anthony from Fever Dreamland Theater, because he won it one time, and he nominated me when he won for it.
Right.
I remember that. That's how I actually got to meet all of you guys, and how my channel started happening was because of him.
Do you know what?
I owe everything to him, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here right now. But his channel, he mentioned the fellow that started the contest, and I thought I should fire it back up. And I was also talking to Garrett from Born to Be Rad, and he was messaging and saying, you really need to really pump up that contest and put it back on the map and really get it going again, because people have started to kind of forget about it, not really know what it was about. So I thought, oh, okay, I'll do it. So I did and looked it up. But otherwise, Jamie, I absolutely 1,000%, I was going to. I had her name written down. I was going to nominate her. I was going to do it.
Talking about Anthony, he was one of the first, when I first started doing like my channel, doing YouTube, he was one of the first people.
That's why I met you. That's how I know you, is through him. Yep.
Yeah. Because my first review I ever did was for House, the 1986 movie.
Yeah.
And he left a comment under it. And I think it's my first comment as well. And I was just like, wow, you know, it just blew my mind. And then I love Anthony. He's such a lovely guy. He's always been so supportive of me, you know.
So much so. He still to this day comes around to all of our videos and watches the comments. I just don't know how he even does it, but he does. If it wasn't for him, I don't think half of us would even be here.
No.
Because I don't know about you, but when I started, nobody cared.
Oh, no one gave a shit.
I had like no views, no comments, no nothing. I was like, why am I doing this? This is stupid. I'm going to quit. Yeah. And then.
True.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
Oh, I was the same. And you know, it probably sounds stupid to say, Karen, but I still feel it now sometimes. And I know it sounds daft. Well, I think to myself, why am I still doing it? I still get it. And then thankfully, and this is going to sound that I don't know, but I'll get a comment and it'll be a nice comment and I'll be like, right, okay, that'll keep me going for another couple of months.
Yep.
Sounds daft, but just,
no, that's how I am too. Yeah, no, I've been on well, you know, how many times have I said, that's it, I'm done, I'm out, not doing any more live streams. And I've said it publicly, and here I am. I got it. Because somebody does reach out and connect, and everybody
cool
needs to know we're all in the same boat. We all feel insecure sometimes. We all get angry sometimes. We're all frustrated and don't know what the hell's going on. And then we all have those moments that are really great, but we're all in it together. And I think we all deep down, we want everybody to do really well and keep going with it.
We do.
You know? Yeah. Anyway, step off the soapbox now. Back to the comments.
You stay on that soapbox. You stay on there.
Yeah. Baron Von saying, sorry if I'm unresponsive. He's driving. Oh, don't even worry. I'm so far behind. I've never been this bad. It's hard to keep up with all this. You guys talk too much. That's the problem.
Why is there so many? Let's have a look.
Yeah, there is. There's lots. I'm way behind. I'm probably not going to get through them all even. Okay. This is why you don't drink and do this. Sean saying Carrie will win. Carrie saying thank you.
Yeah, she will. 100%.
I guess I can't really say, but I mean, I start preparing the speech, I think.
Yeah.
Anything could happen, though. There's still time. And if anyone wants to, you haven't yet, go to my last video. And it's where I announced the nominees and that I won. And you go into the comment section and just comment who you choose to win. I nominated Dave from Savage Zombie Reviews, Vaz from Horror Lives Matter, Carrie from Carrie Craves Cinema, and somebody else.
It was Ginger Ninja, was it?
Yes, Jason from Ginger Ninja. I just went blank. Just blank. But yeah, go vote for whoever you want to win. And I will tally those up at the end of the month. But it has to be in that feed in the comment section or it doesn't count. And you can only vote once. You can't vote a bunch of times for each person. I don't know if that's a rule, but that's my rule.
Congratulations, Carrie.
Hobbs says he's definitely fallen asleep during a stream. Good thing I wasn't caught by anyone, at least not that I know. Because you guys always have the picture up on instead of showing your face.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, well, there's another option for you. You don't have to show your face if you want to do your live stream for the first time.
Definitely show me face.
Hobbs. 3D movie cinema. 3D Jake here from 3D movie cinema and just came to say hi. And man, this movie still scares me. I can watch during the day, but at night, hell no. Conjuring can't do it night or day. Hey, Jake, thanks for stopping by. You were on the last one too, so that's cool. Yeah, I think this movie was really scary back in the day too. It freaked me out. The jump
especially
scare
where he is now when he goes into the further or whatever. Like there's just some creepy imagery when he goes back there.
Yeah, can you imagine that? If you were like stuck there with those weird things and that song, the music too.
Yeah, that's right.
Very scary. Oh, very scary. Yeah, so see that comment was from 8:04. So like
really?
50 minutes ago. Yeah.
What are we on now? Oh well, it's 5 to 5 for me at the moment.
It's 5 to 9 for me here, so
that's okay. The sun's rising right now.
Hobbs is gone and come back. Hi, Hobbs. The sun's rising. That's cool. My sun's still up setting right now. Isn't that weird? Don't you find that surreal?
Well, us being on different parts of the planet. Like, yeah.
Isn't that so weird?
Yeah. It's coming into daytime again for us, and now you're getting nighttime.
Yeah. For you, it's like about 7 hours different from me.
Yeah, so it's right now it's there you go. It's
so 8 hours. You said it's
nearly
5
o'clock. Yeah.
And I'm 9 p.m. So 8 hours.
Yeah.
8 hours difference. Wow. Crazy. Okay, I better keep going with comments. Watch the movie. Enjoy the movie, Dave.
I am. It's scary.
Cool. The Conjuring spin-offs are just played out already. Yeah, I think it's just been so much. I'm going to delve into them a little bit, though. Just for fun. Oh. Baron Von saying, regarding the Conjuring universe, weren't there talks of a Crooked Man spin-off?
Yeah, there was. I don't know whether that's still a thing. I will probably assume that it isn't.
Right.
Anymore. The Crooked Man, yeah, he was fuck that. He was terrifying in that second movie.
Another thing that's coming up is The Nun 2. Have you seen the trailer for that?
Yeah, I put a video out the other day.
What do you think?
I think it looks good. I'm not a fan of the first movie. It disappointed me a little bit. But I like the trailer, and I think that the Nun as a character deserves a good movie because that character is terrifying.
Right.
Like I remember when the Nun popped up the first time in The Conjuring 2, scared the living piss out of me.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Pretty creepy. Yeah.
So deserves it deserves a good movie.
The trailer looks decent, but
it does look decent.
We'll have to see.
But you never know. Yeah.
You never know. Yep.
But so did the trailer to the first one did as well.
Right. So could go either way.
Could go. Yeah.
There's The Conjuring 4 coming out, Last Rites. Correct? I think I saw that. But that's not till next year, 2024.
Next year, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We're all waiting for The Exorcist to whatever happen. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know. And Saw 10.
Oh, I've got no interest.
Yeah. I think we need some new things to come out, some new stuff.
Yeah. I mean, when it came, Saw, I really enjoyed the first 3 movies.
Right.
I think it's a solid trilogy if you leave it as a trilogy.
Right.
Past then, I don't care for it at all.
It's too many, too much.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, I agree. Did you see Spiral?
I haven't. No.
Oh, you haven't seen
Any
it?
good? No, I haven't. No. Recommend it?
The kills are really good.
It's connected to that world, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's different. But it's connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm not.
okay.
I don't want to say, because if you want to watch it, you should watch it.
No, I'll give it a go, because I quite like it. It's a bit different for Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Something like that, isn't it? Really. So.
Yeah, the kills are pretty good, I think, but it's not the best. It's not the best.
Right.
That's all I'll say.
Okay.
But it's like rent it, whatever. Yeah. Stream it. Sean saying what here? The Conjuring was good, but it wasn't so good that we had to kick it into the ground with all these movies. Yeah, it's just been too. It just went off in so many different directions. All of it with all these different characters. It's just too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Because the universe combines all of these different storylines too.
Yeah, it went down the Marvel route, and I think everyone's getting a bit sick of that as well, doesn't it? So
So Annabelle versus Megan, totally different. Did you like Megan or Mithrigan? We always say Mithrigan.
No, I haven't.
I haven't bothered
watching it. No,
you're not interested.
No,
not your thing. Yeah. Not your thing. Did you see the interview that JT did with the actress?
Oh, my boy JT. Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah,
I was so made up for JT for getting that.
It was an awesome thing. Yeah.
It was awesome. And also when he had his interview with the director of A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, I was so made up he got that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's awesome, man. He's I love JT is one of the best people that I've met on YouTube.
Yep, I agree.
Massively. I'm so I'm so thankful starting YouTube and meeting such lovely people like yourself and like JT and Gareth of Video Tasties and Ricky. And but JT just I don't know, we just get on so well. Like I love that guy so much, man. He's just
Are you guys doing any more watch parties together?
We are. Our next one is Freddy versus Jason, which hopefully will be this coming week.
Okay, I'll check for that.
Because I've been doing the I've been doing the Elm Street series.
Right.
So I've already done the Friday the 13th ones, and then I'm at like the end of the Elm Street ones. So I'm going to finish it off with just doing the watch party with JT doing Freddy versus Jason. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fun. Yeah. I'll look for that. I'll watch that for sure. Where else have we got on going here? Haunted by Horror says they made the Annabelle doll look scarier and made the real monsters of those films, the Warrens, especially Ed, seem like sweet couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I agree. I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
Carrie says, the devil made me do it had potential. I'm doing a watch party next Saturday of that one, Carrie. You'll have to stop by. I liked the idea of the story, but the CGI. I'm a huge practical effects girl, and it just was, why?
It's been a problem with recent movies, I think CGI, and I don't know whether it was just me, but I recently finished the new Indiana Jones movie,
Right,
and I watched the Flash movie like 2 weeks before then as well,
right.
and I liked the Flash movie.
Yep,
I liked the Indiana Jones movie as well. It was okay,
yep.
but the CGI it's so noticeable now. Like it really stands out. I think
Yep.
in modern movies now, like they're not. It's just it doesn't look great at all.
So why
And
do you think
I
that
couldn't help but
is?
yeah, I don't know. I couldn't
What?
help but when I was watching the Indiana Jones movie, I'm like, especially the first three movies, there was no CGI to speak of. So why do we have it in this? Why?
Right. You think by now they'd be better at it too. I don't get
You'd
it.
think,
When I was in
yeah,
university for art school, when I finished, and that was like 92, I think
yeah,
92. I wanted to do computer animation and film. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get into that, and I didn't. And I'm kind of glad I didn't because of the way that it's gone. Um, but from back
yeah,
then to now, like what the hell? Like what? It should be
yeah.
amazing by now. It should be phenomenal. It's cheaper to do than the
Mm,
practical effects. So what the hell? Like what's wrong with that? What
yeah.
are they doing? Sorry.
That's
It
true.
makes me angry.
It really stood out. Like really, like you could tell the green screen so much,
Right.
and you just like it takes you out the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Totally. Absolutely. I
Yeah,
agree. Anyways, that's always my beef with a movie. If it does that, it just irritates me so much that I just rate. I'm done.
yeah.
I don't want to
Oh,
watch.
it did take me into Indiana Jones, but I kind of forgave it for the Flash in a weird sort of way.
Right.
But for the Indiana Jones, I was like, oh
It was really
no,
bad.
it doesn't. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah,
That's good to know. I haven't seen that one yet, so
no, it's it's okay. The film's okay.
right.
Like this whole hysteria over it, I just think's just a bit of a fad. Like everyone just wants to shit on it.
Right.
It's the film is not bad. It's not a bad movie, but it's not great neither.
Right.
So you just take it for what it is.
Right. Do you
Yeah.
find watching stuff at the theater better? Because I'm finding I've seen a few things at the theater the last couple months. And then when
Mm.
I rewatch at home, I actually like it better when I watch it at home. I hate to say that, man. I can't believe I just said that, but I don't know.
Mm. It
Or are you the other way around? Totally fair. If you're
no. I completely get what you're saying. You've probably got a point. Uh, I, I don't know. I'm a little bit a different way. I prefer the film at the cinema than when I'm watching it at home.
right.
But it depends what movie it is. I tell you what, I'll put it this way: I prefer watching a horror movie at home than the cinema.
Okay. That's a good point. And I always
Horror
see horror movies, so
horror wise, like adventure movie wise or comedies. I think a comedy is really good at the cinema. If you've got a good crowd there and everyone's
right.
enjoying the comedy, you can get like, if other
More
people laugh, it
into
kind
it.
of sets you off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. That being said, I don't know how the theaters are doing now. No, our video store here is closing up in the fall, which is really
Right.
sad. Had him on the show too
Yeah.
before. And our theaters here had just not fired back up. They're just not busy. The last couple movies I went and saw, there was like 4 people in the theater, and that was it.
Well, I think some of the studios have a lot to blame for doing that because when we all had the lockdown with COVID and stuff, they
Right.
did not support cinema at all. I was working at a cinema at the
No.
time,
Yeah.
and they easily just by like it pissed us off the way we were being treated. They just like bypass us and just
Yeah. They just,
think
yeah.
whatever, and it was just like, oh, hang on a minute, don't bite. don't bite the hand that feeds you kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah.
Sony didn't. Sony were the only ones that didn't shit on cinemas at that time.
Right.
But every other one did massively. Yeah. And like Warner Brothers had this stupid thing where they would release it in cinemas, but then you could stream it at home same day. Well,
yeah.
No one's going to the fucking cinema then, are they?
No, they kind of killed it. Yeah.
Killed it.
Yeah. I know. I'm kind of sad. Things have gone the way they've gone.
And then Disney had this thing where they were doing the same thing, but then once everything kind of got back to normal, they're still releasing it like 30 days or 40 days after a cinema release. Right. Then no one's going to bother. They're just going to go, well, we'll just wait.
We'll just wait.
You're not doing yourselves favors at all.
No, I know. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. But I've heard like a lot of friends that are in the States, the theaters are pretty busy and booming right now. So it could just be my town,
Well, yeah. Well, hopefully it starts up again. I mean, like over here, it depends what film you watch. Like when I went to watch Indiana Jones, it was busy. That was the opening night, and there was a few people in there. So I love cinema, and I want cinema to get back to the way it was.
Yeah.
But
me too. I don't think.
Yeah. I don't think kind of COVID helped, and I definitely don't think some of the movies they did not help themselves neither with it. Because at the end of the day, if you're just going to release it in people's homes like a month after, why are people going to go to the cinema?
Oh, exactly. Yeah. And yeah, I agree.
They're not. So.
Yep.
And I completely understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully things will turn around, but it might turn around still. Things are kind of getting more, even here, getting busier and happening. So it could still could be. We still have theaters here. I don't think they're going anywhere for quite a while, but it's just changed a lot though.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to start popping these up.
No, crack on.
Does anybody else notice that the color is really off in this movie?
I get what he said. Well,
because you guys are watching it streaming, right? And I'm watching a physical media copy from like the original, like way back.
Yeah.
Is it? Maybe.
Looks all right for me.
I mean, it's pretty dark for the most part.
Well, it's at the moment. He's in the favor at the moment. So this part's pretty creepy. They're all walking towards him on the seat and stuff, and it's like,
yeah, I guess it's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Pretty normal. He's saying it's almost black and white in some parts. It is. It's pretty dark, I guess.
Yeah.
But when we saw the demon creature with the red face, that was pretty vibrant.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay. What? No, I'm still way off on these comments. Oh.
Just power through them. Let's get them out now. Since like we're near the end of this.
Probably depends on what format you're watching, James. Blu-ray or DVD.
Yeah.
I think a lot of you guys are streaming it though, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I'm streaming it. It looks fine, to be honest.
Oh, he's saying he's streaming it. It's really desaturated.
Oh, okay.
Could just be maybe wherever it's being streamed on. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it looks fine to me.
Jamie's saying, Dave, find a live stream partner. If you have someone to bounce off of, it helps.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes it more comfortable, if you're not by yourself, for sure.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll dive into it at some point.
Try it. You just try it one time and go for a really short time. Don't announce it or tell anybody. Just go for it and see what happens.
Just do it. Just dive in.
Because if people are subscribe to you with the bell notification, they're going to get notified that it's coming. You're going live. Yeah.
I'll go on topless one day. Just surprise everybody.
Jamie is right, Sean, saying, I never saw a time for the stream, and that info does help. A time for the stream? Huh? For my
It's
stream? How did you not see?
It's probably something like we spoke about before, but we just don't
Okay.
remember it anymore.
Because I post out like on 10 million different platforms, and I write like so much information. I always put a time on the stream, but maybe that's not what he's talking about. I don't know. I'm not sure. Carrie, I need attention. I'm sorry, Carrie. Please still be my friend.
Love you, Carrie.
Baron Von says he still needs to do a live stream. I've already paid into it. Oh, you bought it? You bought it and you haven't done it yet? Just jump on. You just jump on and you do it, and people will come. I never get crazy if 2 people show up or 1 person shows up. That's perfect. That's awesome. And just go with it and do it. All that means is that at the end, you're going to wrap it up quicker because you've only got a couple of people. If you get to the end of your live and you're still at 15, 20, 30 people, you kind of want to keep it going a little bit longer. But never have expectations of how it's going to go. Just be super chill and you're going to have an awesome time. Trust me. Jimmy, do you find a live stream partner? How do you find a live stream partner? Well, it's hard. It gets hard sometimes. You would have to find someone in your time zone or someone that you could work with too.
I would probably, if I was to do my first stream, I would probably get JT to do it with me.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Maybe JT would do one with you.
Yeah. That's who I would probably.
I'll jump on with you if you like to. I'm up for that.
Oh, more than welcome. I'd love it.
Let me know ahead. I would totally do that, and I'll help you with it too if you want to get set up.
Yeah.
Not very hard. You can do it.
I'm just a little nervous about doing it.
Don't be nervous. You're going to be great. Carrie says Craigslist might not be the right place to look for a live stream partner. Carrie, that was funny. Okay. Exorcist Review says, I'm waiting for the Exorcist trailer to do my live. Okay, yeah, that's right. You told me that before. That's cool. Yeah. Sean says, just ask someone to join you, preferably someone who is reliable. That's what I did. Yeah, there's always people that will come on with you. Or like I said, do the first one, just jump on by yourself and say, hi guys.
I might just do something like that and then just do a random one and then just like kind of play around with it and just see what happens. Yeah.
And just see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture of what I see and I'll show you that after.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, and then I can show you that after to see what it looks like.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. This is on my laptop too. Do you have a laptop to work with or just your phone?
Yeah. No, I've got my laptop. I'm doing this through a laptop right now.
Okay, cool. Then you're used to that because doing it on your phone, a lot of people do. I started out that way. It's so hard to see and navigate. And you don't get the same options for controlling stuff. I don't recommend it at all.
No.
Yeah, I remember talking to Knight about it a long time ago, and he said, oh, cool, but when you can finally afford to pick up a laptop and get some stuff, it's like a game changer when you start doing stuff. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Cool. Yeah, so you can do the laptop, then you're halfway there.
Yeah.
The trailer coming at midnight. Exorcist.
Is it?
Well,
midnight for you, so it'll probably be like 9 in the morning for us if it does.
Trailer coming at midnight. Exorcist. I don't know if it's coming out yet. Why is that trailer coming up at midnight, Sean? He's asking. Yeah, I'm still getting used to doing live streams myself and trying to get to the point where I like going solo. Yeah, Sean, you're doing great too, though.
Yeah.
Sean's done a couple of watch parties by himself too, so he's doing great.
Yeah. Doing well, man.
Doing a whole watch party by yourself, I wouldn't recommend doing that the first time around because you have to talk a lot and juggle.
You have to interact.
Yeah, do something short, a little bit shorter. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I should have seen that comment there. James says, yes, Barbara Hershey, The Entity. Yeah, that's an awesome movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
For sure. Okay. You said you were waiting for the Exorcist trailer and had no idea what that meant. Oh, okay. So I think I'm not sure. Hobbs says, I believe midnight, yes. Oh, what? What? I didn't know that. Where is it coming out? How do we not know these things? We're the community. We're supposed to know these things.
It'll be interesting to check out just to see.
Oh my God,
like the tone of it or whatever, Yeah.
Now when I do solo streams, I interact with the chat. It's fun. But Jamie, okay, don't even listen to her. Jamie is like amazing at doing live streams by herself. Like she'll jump on and she just she's like, so don't listen to her because she's like expert level. Sorry. She is. Haunted by Horror said, I did one solo live stream, had no idea my mic was muted for 15 minutes. So yeah, that's another thing I do sometimes at the beginning is like, can you guys hear me? And if you can see the chat, you're okay.
Yeah.
Another thing that can happen with StreamYard also, though, they get glitchy. So remember like when I did the live the recorded with you and everybody? Oh, what a nightmare that was.
Yeah.
And StreamYard was like, oh, it'll sort itself out when you download the recording. No, it didn't.
No,
Did
it
not.
Didn't, no.
So that happens sometimes if your internet connection's not happening or whatever. Not much you can do.
I'll tell you what, though.
Leave and come back.
It came out really well, though. You did a great job.
I edited that for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
I was like, it took a lot, but yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I didn't want to redo it. Like I know you offered to come back.
Oh no, but we were all happy to do that.
Yeah, but it was so good. The content, like it was such a good fresh.
Yeah,
I didn't want to lose that.
It was so
right?
much fun.
So.
Yeah.
And Sean saying, "LOL, it happens, Kevin." Carrie, you had plenty of people who would stream with you. Don't let that be an issue. Oh yeah, Carrie, all of us will stream with you. Come on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Jamie will stream with you too. I'd love to do a stream with Carrie if she wanted to. Sean will do one with you. Also, just to do premieres if you want and make them live. You will get there, just limits your booze intake. Yeah. So yeah, you can do that too. You can do a video as a premiere. Have you ever done that before?
No.
And then you can be, when it goes live, the video, you can be in the chat and commenting with people.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it's kind of practice. That's not a bad idea either. I do that sometimes, but a lot of times I'll do it and people will just go into the chat and they all talk to each other and I'm not even there. So it's fun. If anyone wants to join me to watch The Burbs on Sunday, July 16th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, it's an open panel and anyone is welcome to join me. And just let me know. That's Sean. So you guys,
cool.
You can do that too. Oh, Nanette's here.
Hello.
Hi, Nanette. How's it going? Our movie's over now, so we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm catching up on the chat, though, and keeping Dave till the wee hours of the morning because I'm so far behind.
I've just watched the sunrise. It's daytime now.
Oh, it's so nice. Go get some breakfast. Let's see. Everyone's saying, hey, thank you. Hi, Sean. Hi. Both my parents are gone now. That feels strange. Aw. Jamie, I'm in the same boat. Same as you.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. But I just try to remember all the good stuff that you had with them, and I still talk to them, you know? I think that helps. Come on. Feed. Or no, Nanette was saying that. Sorry. Both her parents are gone now. So, yeah, sorry to hear that, Nanette.
Yeah. Sorry, you know.
Nanette, you had a question on Instagram? Okay, I'll check it out after, Nanette. I'm just going to try to really quickly zip through these comments to get to the end because Steve is tired. It's like 5:20 after 5 in the morning for him.
It is. It's 5:22 in the morning for me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will check after, Nanette, for sure. I'll be doing a live stream to talk about how I feel about my mom's passing. I have a story to tell. It's time to purge, so I get what you mean completely. Yeah. That's neat. That's a good idea too. Sean's going to bed, I think. That was a bit ago, so good night,
It's probably
Sean.
fast asleep
Thanks
already.
for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry I was so slow. Everyone's saying good night, Sean. Oh, Anthony's here.
Hey, hello, Anthony.
45 minutes ago. Hi, Anthony.
Shit.
How's it going?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Superman didn't know he auditioned for Superman. My daughter's laughing her ass off right now, laughing at us.
Yeah. Love that.
We think Johnny Cash was cool. Yeah, we love you,
no
Anthony.
true story. He auditioned for Superman Returns, but it wasn't going to be Superman Returns at the time. It was called something else, and I'm trying to remember what it was. What Daddy told me.
Okay.
I do remember he auditioned with Beyonce because Beyonce was going to be what's her name? Who's the reporter? The lady reporter. Lois.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Beyonce was going to be Lois in this movie. So there you go.
Wow.
There you go. See? But it never happened, obviously.
No.
No.
Red Devil on Piru. This movie is good. Jason Love and Lena plug scene is dropping. I don't know what that is.
No idea.
Okay, moving right along. Quickly zipping through. Oh my god, it's not stopping.
It's still going.
I earned my place in the horror community by being part of Region Free and doing horror trivia shows at Lauren Dixon's channel. I didn't do horror on my channel until well after that. Yeah. No, I know. That's why I was saying you totally deserve to win Horror Tuber of the Month and be a part of it too. 100%. Okay, talking. Thanks both. You're great and what you do, and no matter what I think, if we all stick with it, good things will happen. Gotta run for now. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Anthony, so very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, massively.
Yeah. Philip says, I accidentally scared my mom when she was watching the first Insidious. Man says she loves my shirt. Thank you, man. Echo says hello. He's on Twitch.
Hello, Echo.
He'll teach me if I did that right. I think I probably screwed that up, but I'm learning. Nanette saying the Nun 2 is supposed to be coming out on my birthday. Cool. We'll have to check that one out for sure. Do a live stream of it when we can, I guess. And Baron Von Exorcist Reviews just subscribe to you, Dave.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's a cool guy too. His channel is really good. He does all Exorcist stuff.
Nice.
Jamie says she agrees with me about Spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Some new horror movies. Blah, 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 blah. John Kramer is a fascinating villain. She's saying to Nanette.
In a saw, yeah.
CGI was great back when they first started doing it, but a long time ago, it seems. I think she's saying it got worse as the time.
Yeah, it feels that way.
I think so.
It feels like it's happened, yeah.
Just like they're not putting a lot of energy and thought into doing it. It's effortless, so it's just lost something. It's too easy. Philip has to go. I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, have a good night, Philip. I think we're going to wrap it up pretty soon, but I'm just trying to get through the last of these comments. Jamie says, my local theater seems to be doing quite well, packed every weekend. I'm thinking about getting a part-time job there for the free movies. I actually applied to the movie theater recently, and I didn't get it. I've never gotten hired. I don't know why. Always wanted to work in a movie theater. Always. When I first moved out here to the West Coast, I lived in this building on an upper floor, and there was this guy, and he was giving up his apartment, and I was taking it over, and he had all of his furniture and everything, and he basically just gave it to me for like a couple $100, everything, TV, all of it, and it was my first living away from home, right, kind of thing. He gave me he works at the movie theater. He gave me a big stack of passes, and I got to go to the theater like all the time. So awesome. Yeah. And I wanted to work. Never happened. I'm not movie theater material, I guess. Theaters haven't changed. Still ran by disrespectful teens who move slower than a dead body. This is Echo talking about it. So wherever he's talking about. Oh, jumped too fast. Topless Dave. Yep, I support that. Jamie said that 100%.
Oh, did she? I'm sure she was. Yeah.
There's your theme of your first live stream. I love how Garrett does like his little swimming pool thing and stuff. I think that's funny.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
He's funny.
He did it with Jaws 3, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Ricky are hilarious. Oh my god.
Brilliant. Yeah. I'm on Gav's channel next week, doing Tango and Cash watch party.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I haven't seen that in so long.
I know. I'm so looking forward to watching it again.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. Echo's making fun of me. Karen gets crazy. In fact, she is crazier than me. Yeah, that's, you have to be crazy to be friends with you, Echo.
That's right.
Stone says, I remember when I watched Insidious, but I had no idea what was happening. It's kind of one of those movies you have to watch a couple times.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying so hard. They're talking about weed. And Nanette says, my friend did a video on her channel talking about YouTube deleting people's messages, so be aware of that. Well, they're not doing it to me tonight. There's lots of messages here. Okay. The Entity is a masterpiece, even superior to Exorcist. I like that movie too. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I love that movie. Nanette's not sure. She's only seen The Entity one time. I need to watch that movie more before I can agree or disagree. I just think that's my time period back then. Yeah. I just love those kind of movies. And Exorcist Reviews is still on. The Exorcist trailer at midnight? I don't think Universal Studios is either. So anyway, we'll find out.
We'll find out in a few hours, yeah.
Whoever sees it, message everybody, all of us, on Instagram to tell us. Oh, speaking of which, one more topic I want to talk about really quickly is everybody on Threads?
I'm not.
Well, you got to get on there because everyone's on there. All the cool kids. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's just another thing to do. It's kind of like Twitter, but it's easier to do. A little bit easier. Yeah. Anyway. Good night, James. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry I'm so far behind. I'm almost there now, though. Go connect with Stone Gassman. Here is the link. Okay, I'll do that for sure after. But yeah, everybody go connect. Nanette said she subbed to him. Jamie's saying good night. Stone saying, thank you. By the way, I'm flying down to Houston next month for the Horror Film Fest convention and plan on visiting Sam and Chris for a bit of time. I guess they're talking to Jamie about that. That's fun. I want to fly there too. Can I come? That's great. Okay, so yeah, they're talking to each other.
Cool.
I feel like I'm zipping through stuff so fast here. There's just so many comments.
So much there.
Because it's so awesome because like everybody's like interacting with each other and it's fun. I think that's neat.
It's so cool. It is. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're just talking about different things and whatnot. And I think I'm caught up. 9:31. 9:31.
Finally.
And Stone says, sorry, Karen, my Marriott room only has one bed. Okay, it's good. Next time, maybe next time. Oh, stop. Stone is also a Region Free panel member. We've known each other for awesome. Okay, cool. That's very cool. Echo says, boo boo, we went the amazing bulk. No, stop it. Echo, stop talking about that already. We're not doing it. Okay, you guys, I'm caught up. I'm stopping all of us there. I thank you guys so much for hanging out. And Dave, thank you for doing this. This was so much fun. You're always welcome back.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome. I'm so happy that you thank you for having me, by the way. I know it was very short notice.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna let Dave go, get some sleep because he's been up a long time. And good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And I will be back next Saturday with same time, 7 p.m. Pacific. I'm doing the Conjuring 3.
Nice.
So that should be fun too. We can hang out. Okay, just hang on for a sec, Dave.
No worries.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good night. See ya.
See you later.